What's up, guys? It's me. It's Rod, your happy hippie. I'm here to do a contest entry for the channel Rick and Records. He's trying to get to 300. Let's get him to 500. How about that? Let's get him to 500 subs. He's at 150 right now. Channel is called Rick and Records. Very cool guy with a very nice channel. This is a double down contest. Essentially, we're showing two copies of the same album. It could be CD or it could be 8-track, cassette. I'm probably going vinyl records. Two copies of the same album, and explain why you need to. Why you really have to have these two copies. We'll start off with Albert Collins, an original stereo pressing on Stax Records. And this is the Craft Recording reissue. Why do I have two? Because this is just the cover. There's no album in it, man. I wish there was. I was at Lost and Found Records in Knoxville about 3 days ago when I was buying some things. And I saw that. It just came in. I got excited. And Nathan said, bro, it's just the cover. But he gave it to me. Wasn't that cool? It'd make a good wall hanger. So anyway, let's get on with the contest for real. Bob Dylan's debut album. This is from his box set, the mono copy out of the box set. This is how the cover looked. That's how the album looked. Again, this is the reissue from the box set. Here's a bootleg. This is considered an unofficial release. They changed the name of it to House of the Rising Sun. And it had no name. It was just Bob Dylan. The sound has a picture of the original cover. Same songs, same order. The sound quality is horrible. That's what the album itself looks like. I keep it just because, for the hell of it. I don't play it because it really does not sound good at all. I bought it on Amazon when they dropped the price to like $11 or whatever, just as a blind buy. Next up, Jimi Hendrix, a reissue. This is my go-to when I play this album, even though I've got this one. I got this one, that UHQR, and this sounds amazing. I'm always afraid something's going to happen to it, so I very rarely play it, and that's probably stupid of me. I mean, if you got it, enjoy it, but that's why I've got two different copies of it. Next up, I've got John Coltrane. And this is on the MCA label from 1980. You can see that without a glare. This is not a gatefold. The original is definitely a gatefold. All the reissues have been gatefolds. In 1980, I don't know how, but I guess MCA acquired the rights to it. They put it out. This is my reissue. Sounds wonderful. John Coltrane, Love Supreme. The Ramones, this is how the album originally looked. The name of the album is Pleasant Dreams. This is the Record Store Day edition of Pleasant Dreams, and I freaking love both of them. Next up, I've got an original pressing of the Rolling Stones, the world's greatest rock and roll band. The album's black and blue. And I've got a Japanese pressing from Alan Alamere from the great state of Maine. Look at that, Aaron. I love this album. Thanks again, bro. Japanese pressing. I don't even have to say why I'm keeping both. It's just, that's obvious. Next up, Miles Davis. I got a reissue. A really good sounding reissue. And I've got another reissue, but this one is digitally remastered from the original analog tape. Digital and analog tape in the same sentence. There you go. Honestly, I think this one sounds better. I really do. But I keep this one I don't know why. I just don't want to get rid of it. Okay. Grateful Dead, an original mono pressing. The writing is not on the album, it's on the sleeve. Gosh, this is a great album. It's still in really, really good shape. It's mono, it sounds great. And here is the reissue of it. I keep them both. One's mono, one's stereo. They're one of the top 2 favorite bands of mine. That's why I keep it. This was VCLT. This is a reissue of Wish You Were Here. The original one did not have the name of the album on it. This one is in green vinyl. Green vinyl, and both labels are the same. It was a misprint. They put side A on both sides of the album, even though the vinyl's correct. It's a misprint. And this was a gift from Randall Weaver. Great show, great guy. Keeping that obvious reasons. It's a collector's item. It's mine. I want it. And this is the reissue. And honestly, the reissue does sound better than that one. More Pink Floyd. An original 70s U.S. pressing against the reissue. This has a lot of background noise in it. So I probably listen to this one more often. And last but not least, Animals, my favorite album by Pink Floyd. This is a reissue, and this is the special edition reissue that came out. Originally recorded, re-recorded about 3 or 4 years ago. They were fighting over it. It finally came out this year, earlier this year, maybe late last year. 2 copies of Animals. That's all I'm going to show. I know you only asked for 5, but I overdo everything, man. Whether it's drinking water or I don't know. I overdo it. Guys, jump on this contest. Ricken Records. Check out his channel. Sub him up. Jump on the contest. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. This channel, The Happy Hippie. Give me a thumbs up if you want to. If not, peace. I love you anyway, man. I do.